Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
Um, on currently on the west side of the property that is used for the employees' parking. This plan seems totally inadequate. You've eliminated the parking for the town hall, and it looks like you've got 17 or 18 spaces designated again for employee parking. And if you're talking about a structure that's going to serve the town for the next 50 years, this is not workable by eliminating the public meeting parking and employee parking for the town hall. This is simply not a go, in my opinion, until you figure that out.
Yeah, what we had talked about, Mike and Jeff and I earlier today or yesterday, can't remember anymore, the days are running together, was exactly that spot I think Mike is looking at right now, or Jeff. Try to utilizing the whole parcel as we go through this as best we can to accommodate everything we need to. So there may be some grading, retaining here and there with soil, but trying to create as much space as we can for all the parking and all the facility needs at the same time. So this is just one spot we thought about today. And this is something we can develop the farther along we get into this.
Yeah. The other thing, Jared, if there is some grading required, hopefully it's net adds, not net deducts.
Yeah.
We may want to consider putting some basements under some of the buildings and generate our own material. And that would also may, if we have something on site that is going to be terribly expensive to get rid of, if we keep it on site and we cap it, and asphalt and concrete slabs are a pretty good environmental cap, that may be a way to help mitigate some of those issues. I think the goal, my suggestion for Michael and Jeff is, if there's a way we can balance this site out somehow from a grading standpoint. And I think it's possible.
Yeah, I think the site as we have it laid out on each of these options is relatively flat. It's going to be, relatively minimal cuts and fills is what we're anticipating.
But that ellipse you just drew, I see a lot of squiggly lines close to one another there. So again,
In that ellipses, yeah, that would require a retaining wall and some fill.
I wouldn't put a basement under the whole building, but there may be discrete areas where it makes sense. And that gives you kind of quote unquote free space for storage in the future.
Just another side note here. I did talk to Emily Beebe last week, and we both looked at the septic plans, and I just wanted her to kind of take a look at with me. And the septic that is at Town Hall was designed for expansion. So she is saying right now, preliminary, that we could hook into that if we needed to. It's a 3,000 gallon pump chamber tank with four leaching galleys designed to be expanded if needed. So that's also something that looks as a savings to us, not having to install an additional system or even expand this one like we would have had to have done at 340 Route 6.